Hi, this is Dr. Bob with Carolina Value Pet Care. Thanks for joining us today. Today we're going to be talking about cat dermatology. You're already scratching your head and going, what the heck is cat dermatology? In short, dermatology is the study of skin and skin diseases and skin conditions. So today I have my lovely hostess Shelly who's going to be asking questions, and hopefully you'll get some good information here to help with your kitty's cat care going forward.
So, Dr. Bob, what is cat dermatology?
Cat dermatology is the study of skin issues, skin conditions, and things of that nature.
How do skin conditions impact the health and well-being of your cat?
Yeah, quite importantly, and quite significantly in a lot of cats, because first we have to consider what do we consider in this big umbrella of cat dermatology, or any dermatology for that matter. And the certain things that we think about, generally thinking the things we really look for primarily for cats are going to be skin cancer. Cats can, of course, get cancer just like people can. Skin allergies, which we do see a lot of cats with skin allergies. And also what we call ringworm, which has nothing to do with worms, but it's caused by a fungus. Those aren't the only issues that we see with cat skin, but those are certainly the most significant issues that we see with cats and when we're dealing with the cat dermatology.
So, what are some signs and symptoms of skin issues in your cat?
Probably the ones that we see most commonly, and I say probably, certainly the most common ones we see when people come to us or come to any veterinarian for skin conditions in the cats, the one we're going to see most commonly are cats that are biting, scratching, licking, and chewing excessively. Now, cats have a nature of grooming themselves anyway, but when they're over grooming and they're ripping hair out and they have sores, sometimes all the way from their chin all the way back to their tail, those are the sort of things that we're going to be looking for and give us a pretty good indication of what's going on. Also, again, if we're looking for skin cancers, again, not as common in cats as it is in dogs, but we're going to be looking for that odd lump or bump or something that just isn't natural or normal for their skin.
Why is it so important to avoid self-diagnosing feline skin conditions?
Good old Dr. Google. Let me make it clear. I think it can be instructive and beneficial. I appreciate when somebody has enough interest in their cats or their dogs or any pet care to want to learn more, to try to dig a little bit deeper. But there are so many times when people misdiagnose, or they grab onto some little factoid, and then somebody says, oh, my cat had this or my dog had that, and they hold on to that as that's what's going on with my pet, when in fact so oftentimes that's not the case. So again, that's why we exist as veterinarians, to help get through all the clutter and all the nonsense and try to help get an appropriate diagnosis for what's going on.
How soon should you bring your cat to see a veterinarian for issues with their skin?
Yeah, I would certainly going to suggest to the first opportunity, for a couple of reasons. Certainly if we have a concern about a skin cancer, obviously the sooner that we can address it, the better for the long-term health of your cat. When it comes to allergies, my gosh, we see so many cats that are absolutely miserable, and there's no need to have to wait until they get to the point where they've ripped so much of their hair out and they've got scabs and sores all over their body and they're just raw and they feel horrible. So the sooner that we can see those cats to address those problems and get to an understanding of what's actually causing the problem so we can try to prevent it in the future, certainly that's going to be better for your cat.
How will a veterinarian diagnose skin diseases in your cat?
Quite simply, we have to see them. So I know it seems pretty obvious, but yeah, so that's where you have to be careful about Dr. Google. And again, we actually need to see the cat. We find out from you, the kitty owner, what's going on, how long has it been going on, what have you noticed, and a lot of the information that we're going to learn about what the condition of your cat's skin is coming from you. We can see the kitty, we can see what's happening on the skin, but a lot of the information is also going to be coming from you, what you've observed, how long it's been going on, what have you done, and what have you tried. And of course, obviously, taking all that information collectively, then we can help try to help resolve the problem, or even better, just at least give them a relief and try to help again give them a better quality of life.
So, what treatment options are typically recommended for cat dermatology issues?
Really depends on what the problem is. Now, certainly if it's a cancer, again, we're going to, certainly depending on the cancer, some can be addressed, again, if it's a simple procedure, we can just do surgery to remove the growth. Some going to be a lot more involved, just depends on the type of cancer. If it's an allergy, beautiful, we can help those cats immediately. We can typically get them on like some cortisone injections or some topical medications to help resolve the discomfort, the pain associated with it. And so there's lots of different things we can do, but it just really depends on what we find and what we're trying to address. Yeah, one thing I want to throw in there too, more common in kittens than adult cats, ringworm. As I mentioned, ringworm is commonly seen in kittens, as I said, but not so much in adult cats, thank goodness. It is actually caused by a fungus, not a worm. Unfortunately, the name ringworm is actually a little bit misleading, or a whole lot misleading. And those situations, unfortunately, the ringworm can be spread to people as well, or to other pets in the household, dogs and cats alike. So when it comes to certain skin conditions, yeah, ringworm, that's one of those conditions we want to see early. So the quicker we can try to address it and get them on the appropriate medication, we can try to prevent spreading through the household to other pets, family members, and so forth.
Are feline dermatology problems curable?
Depends on the problem. Yeah. In many cases, especially when it comes to allergies, they're going to be more managing because a lot of times they can be recurring problems depending on what the source of the problem is or what the source of the allergy is. Ringworm, for example, yes. Can it be cured? Yes. We can actually treat it successfully. If we're dealing with like with cancer, again, it very much depends on the type of cancer we're dealing with. So yeah, we can treat the problems. We can always treat them, but many cases it actually involves longer term management depending on the problem. So hopefully that's going to give you some insights into cat dermatology. There's so much more that we can go into in depth, but we look forward to seeing you on to the next video. Thanks so much.